I certainly consider my company to be the leader in terms of using contemporary metals or alternative metals, whatever you want to call them. We don't use titanium, we don't use tungsten. We're not just machining a ring to machine it. We're doing things with beautiful pattern. We're actually creating the metals that we're working with. The first ring line that we really came out with, and it sort of what started all of this, was meteorite rings. And we didn't invent the meteorite ring. There have been people making them sort of real basic quality meteorite without any lining, but we'll buy slabs or we'll buy whole meteorites. We actually have a big whole meteorite in the other room, and then we do a tremendous amount of processing to this. That's sort of the secret sauce of what we do. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what we do, but we go through many steps of forging, and it really helps enhance the corrosion resistance. We're unique in that aspect. I've seen a lot of meteorite rings that are copies of our stuff. I've been on like whitewater rafting trips and seen that they're rusty, they look terrible, and our meteorite rings, don't. So we do a lot of work to that. We combine it with, high carat golds, or we combine it with platinum, palladium, other materials, and that's how we created our meteorite ring line. While I was working with that, I read a book or two and found some references to mokume-gane. Mokume-gane, Japanese technique, wood grain metal, and it's something that we've really come to specialize in. It's multiple layers of precious metals or metals that have been laminated together that are then manipulated to yield a pattern. I firmly believe the quality of our mokume is really great. We've done a super job of combining the techniques of metalsmithing with fine jewelry manufacturing. Our polishes are really excellent. Our techniques that we use, the approach that we take to manufacturing is actually very, very jewelry end of the spectrum and not metalsmith end of the spectrum. But it took a long time. In order to make just basic mokume, small pieces for making rings, it took me about 2 years to sort of figure that out in a way that we could repeat it and do a good job of it. And sort of as a sideline to that is I had always been a little bit interested in Damascus steel, and I had bought some pieces. I made a few knives in my time, and started working with that. And that's a very interesting material because it doesn't have to be as expensive as the mokume-gane. Steel is much less expensive, so we can give somebody a lot of pattern for a lot less money than what we charge for the mokume-gane. Of course, it's no precious metal component. I really like the precious metal component of things. I think it says a lot about the unity of someone with wedding.